Well, good morning. Welcome to another video on the Everyday Angler YouTube channel. It is Baltic, absolutely Baltic. If I'm honest, if it was any other sort of normal fishing day, I probably wouldn't have bothered. It's that cold. It is 1.5 degrees. And the rest of the team, as I'm part of a team for the Anglers Hideaway tackle shop, we're going to meet and have a bit of a fishing session. So we're all going to freeze, and there's a possibility we'll all catch nothing. But we are going to Ashmoor Lakes, so there's a high chance we will catch, because it's hard not to. So let's see what happens. Join me on a bank, and I'll see you in a little bit. It's really cold. Everyone's all setting up. I've got my carp rod out. Not that I'm going to hold much hope out for that. Main attack is going to be float rod. A couple of maggots. And just see what we can get. Hopefully not a cold. Ashmoor's always good for a bite in the winter. And it's not frozen this time, and so it must be slightly warmer than it was when I last fished it. So that's one good thing, I suppose. Right, let's get it in and see what we can catch. Well, I'm into my first fish. Pretty sure it's a carp. Here he is. Nice little mirror carp. A pound or so. But warms the cockles on a cold day. Now I have my sleeper rod out. That's got a PVA bag on it, solid bag. And that's got some of the Anglers Hideaway tackle shop bait in it. A little wafter and a load of crumbed up boilies. Now, it's unlikely that I'll catch anything here on it. Now that's nothing to do with the bait. In my opinion, Ashmoor just doesn't fish well with boilies, especially when it's freezing. So I think most of the fish will come on the maggot. But you never know. It's a nice white wafter, which looked really good. So I'll leave it out all day. Maybe change the area a couple of times, different solid bags, and see how it goes. But I'm not expecting it to be fish upon fish today, even on the maggot, because yeah, it's Baltic. But you know, it's better than being at home being stupid. But it does feel weird fishing on a Sunday, because that's something I don't normally do. Sunday is normally my do absolutely nothing day, so yeah, I could have been missing a trick all these years. So let's see what comes along. Another little mirror. Oh, fish is freezing cold. Let's slip her back. Well, so far so good. It's always nice to get bites in the winter, especially on some light float tactics. Well, it's all gone a bit quiet on the fish front. So let me take this opportunity to head back to the tackle shed and show you how I make up my PVA bags. There's a million videos out there to show you how to do it, but this is how I do mine. Hello, welcome to the tackle shed. Today I'm going to make a solid PVA bag, something that I use a lot. I do solid bag fishing 90% of the time when I'm carp fishing on the bottom. Most of the time I'm surface fishing, but if I do fish conventional kind of tactics on alarms, then I would use a solid bag. Apologies for the light, it's quite late and the shed lights are not brilliant, but I'll make do one way or another. So what do we do first? First, I always make a base mix, which is this. So this is my mix that I'm using at the moment. So this is some fruit crush boilies, which have been crushed down, had a few pellets added, and then I added some glug, which is this. Mixed it all around. I normally leave it a day or so, and then I'll add a little bit more just before I make the bag. And it's perfect, absolutely perfect at the moment. So, the construction. Firstly, you need to grab yourself a solid bag. Now, I normally use a small one, but the only ones I've actually got left are extra smalls. Here we go, the bag. There we go. Right, now the rig that's going to go inside it. Now, in this case, I'm using one of these stems, which has got the little loop on the end. Little lead. It's about 2-ounce lead. Very short hook link. Very, very sharp. Size 6 hook, I think this is. And a little wafter. Now this is a fruit crush wafter. Now I like a fairly long hair, as you see here. Now I'll normally pull this round right to the end, about to there. So when this sits, it will literally just hover above like this. I think if it's too short, you're too close to the hook. So this sits just on or above the free offerings that come out of the bag, and it looks perfect. I've tank tested it many times and it looks lovely. So to start with, grab the bag, put a little bit of the mix in right down to the bottom, compress it a little bit, then I drop the hook bait in, keep the weight out. See, now there's many different ways. Loads of people will probably think, oh, you're doing it wrong, but this is the way that I've been doing it for years. I pull the hook through the side of the bag, put the boilie or the wafter along the bottom like so, then hold the lead out, bit more mix, I'll just tap it in as it goes. When I get to about there, I'll still hold the lead out, but I'll twist and push it down. You really want to compact it, like so. A little bit more in there. Compact it again. lovely little parcel. Then I'll get the lead, poke it in the top like so, push that right in. A little bit more mixture around the outside of the lead. Then give it a good squeeze down. Pull the bag up and squeeze it down. Like so. You're left with a nice little parcel. Now, many different ways of doing this. Some people use tape. I tend to just lick and stick it because that's the way I've always done it. So just on my fingers, twist it round like so. A little bit more just for the end. And there we have it. Lovely little bag, just to make it slightly more aerodynamic. Just push the edges in like so. Lick my thumb, push that down like that. Same with this one. There we go. Perfect little solid bag that you can chuck anywhere. Well, I'm sure that was massively interesting. But let's go out and catch some goddamn fish. On. It's definitely not a carp. It's a lovely red. Bloody hell, we wanted that. Maybe hold the scourger out for this boy. Here he is, nice little red. Slipper bag. Must admit, it is nice to get something other than carp. I'm not here for carp. It's just there's so many of them. It's hard not to catch them. Right, it's gone completely dead here. The wind is an absolute pain. So I'm going to move around to Lake 2 and fish in the margins might make life a little bit easier. Let's get moving. Another little mirror. Oh, hands are freezing. fish. That's not a roach. You sure it's not a chub? Let's say that. Lovely fish. It's a decent sized chub though. That's alright. That was on the new boilies.
Yeah, I've been on the, I've just caught two. One's 10 pounder, the other one just brought across, 5-6 pounder. Right over there.
This one's literally down here. Well, I'm down here, but that's the first time. All of mine have come on the float.
Yeah.
That's the first one that's come on the boilie.
Well, I've had this boilie out for some time and it's not thinking, but them ones from there were on the dumbbell wafter
Oh yeah.
that he's got. So,
It was like a switch. Literally, he had a bite there, behind had a bite, and I had a bite all like,
hell.
literally within
they must have
seconds.
come through on the old tunnel.
Yeah, so it was literally like a switch. But I'm going to be calling it a day fairly soon. Been a great day. Had a fair few carp and a roach. See if we can winkle one or two more before packing up. But if not, I'm not fussed because it has been, you can't ask for much more on a cold day. Well, that was all she had time for. Cracking day though, had a few fish, well, fair few fish actually, a lot more than I expected. And yeah, I'd had enough though, if that makes sense. I mean, it's a Sunday, it's cold, so I thought if I could manage to get a few out, I'd be a happy man. And well, I'd be a happy man if I hadn't had a few out. Any time on the bank is lovely. So yeah, all done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Check out my other content, and thank you for watching.